Athletes Canvas channel, where the athletes display their God given gift, talent, and ability. I'm your host, OB, and today we have a good show for you. Today we have some games that play between yesterday and today, and that game is the FA Cup. Yes, FA Cup that played yesterday and today, and we have analysis, we have scores, and we have some opinion for you. Yes, so let's jump right into it and kick it off with the game that played yesterday and today. All right, yesterday Manchester City they they beat Liverpool, they trashed Liverpool 4 goals to nil. Yes, Manchester City, they ran rings around Liverpool. They beat Liverpool to a pulp yesterday. Arne Slot, man, no, sorry. Arne Slot, Liverpool coach, he is feeling the pressure. He is feeling the heat because what happened is Liverpool, they have to go to Paris Saint-Germain this week to play Paris Saint-Germain in the Champions League. And by the way how things look, it's gonna be difficult. It's gonna be hard for Liverpool to go to Paris Saint-Germain to get a result because Paris Saint-Germain is one of the favorite to win the Champions League based on their form that they're in. Based on the form that they're in, they beat Chelsea comprehensively in Paris, and they go to Stamford Bridge and beat Chelsea comprehensively again. They beat Chelsea to a pulp. They thumped Chelsea in both legs. They thumped Chelsea. So that set them up as one of the favorite to win the Champions League. Yes, that set them up to be one of the favorite to win the Champions League. All right, let's jump right back into the FA Cup. Yes, so Manchester City, they beat Liverpool 4 goals to nil. They trounced Liverpool, and Arne Slot is under pressure. He's under a lot of pressure now. All right, let's jump right into the next game. The next game is Southampton and Arsenal. Arsenal go to St. Mary's Park and they played Southampton and they could not come up with a victory. They fall short to Southampton 2 goals to 1. Yes, Southampton beat Arsenal 2 goals to 1. Southampton scored first. They scored first in the first half, and Arsenal they scored in the second half. But in the 85th minute, Southampton they found the all important goal to win the quarterfinal of the FA Cup. Knocked out Arsenal. Yeah, they knocked out Arsenal. So, Southampton 2, Arsenal 1. And let me tell you, Mikel Arteta, I don't know what he's thinking, but he start a Arsenal side that could not compete against Southampton. And trust me, I am thinking that any 11, any Arsenal 11 he start should be able to beat Southampton. Southampton is a championship team. They're not at the level. They're not at the level as Arsenal do. They're not. They're not at Arsenal level. So Mikel Arteta should feel a strong team enough to win the game against Southampton. But apparently, and apparently he just couldn't. He just didn't. Fans are saying that he should not stick with the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper is is not good. He's not good enough. He's not good enough. The goalkeeper is not good enough. But when I look at the game, Ben White make a big mistake. Ben White should have head that ball out. He didn't. He went for that ball and he missed that ball. and the guy just kicked the ball at the left hand side of the goal and let his team go one up. Yes, Ben White should have head that ball out. He should have timed that ball, judged that ball, and went for the header to head it out for safety. But he went and he missed the header. Yeah, he jumped and he missed. How can you as a defender miss the header? Defender not supposed to miss a header. No defender not supposed to miss a header. That is your bread and butter game, to head the ball away to safety. And Ben White didn't do that. He jumped and missed by way off. He missed, and the guy controlled the ball. The Leeds got forward, just control the ball and kick it to the goalkeeper left of the goal, which is his right, and make it 1-0. And Arsenal, they found the equalizer through Victor Gyökeres. He received a ball from Kai Havertz and he kicked it into the goal and he scored, equalized. But Arsenal was playing. They were playing around like they didn't take this game seriously. And Southampton, they found another goal in the 85th minute. They found a goal in the 85th minute, and Arsenal could not find another goal to equalize. They could not find another goal to equalize. So the game ended up 2-1. Yes, the game ended up 2-1. And Arsenal is out of the FA Cup. The next game played is Chelsea. Chelsea played Port Vale, and Chelsea thumped them to a 7-0. 7-0. Chelsea thumped Port Vale to a 7-0. Yes, 7-0. Chelsea outclassed them. Chelsea is a Premier League team, and Chelsea show up and show out their Premier League pedigree. So they beat Port Vale 7-0. 7-0. Let that sink in. Yes, so Chelsea mean business. So Chelsea are through to the semi-final. So the next game we have played today is West Ham versus Leeds. So Leeds jump out in front, goes 2 goals up, and then West Ham, they fought back, they clawed their way back into the game, and it was 2-2 apiece. And West Ham found another goal, but it was offside. And then it went down to penalty. It went down to penalty where West Ham, they lost to Leeds 4-2 on penalty. Yes, West Ham, they lost the game 4-2 on penalty. Leeds goalkeeper, he stopped 2 shots. Yes, Leeds goalkeeper, he stopped 2 shots. So that tells you that this goalkeeper is on fire. He stopped 2 shots. Yes, he blocked 2 shots. So Leeds, they won that game 4-2 on penalty. They won 4-2 on penalty. Leeds 4, West Ham 2 on penalty. So there you have it. There you have it. The FA Cup. The FA Cup, the game that played yesterday and today. So like, share, and subscribe to the Athletes Canvas channel, where the athletes display their God-given gift, talent, and ability. Until next time, we are out.